Good morning, everybody. Happy lunchtime. Or I'm sorry, it's lunchtime. It's time for Star Rail. Why is it time for Star Rail? Oh dear God, I hope that didn't screw something up. I didn't have Twitch muted for I don't know how long right now. Good for me. All right, so I'm okay. I'm okay. So what ended up happening last night? Excuse me. I went to bed fairly normally. I went to bed just after 10 o'clock and I woke up just after 1 because I was really, really thirsty. So I got up and I grabbed a seltzer and I basically chugged it. So I was that thirsty. And I was still thirsty afterwards. So what I ended up doing was I was like, okay, I'll grab another seltzer and just sit out with it, turn on some YouTube, sip on that. Because again, it's seltzer. Because I downed it, I was worried that I might have upset my stomach. So I was like, all right, I'll sip on this. I'll watch a little bit of something, and that'll be fine. I still felt tired when I was drinking the water, so it shouldn't have been a problem. But somehow, I ended up being wide awake, and I didn't have any caffeine. So I don't really know what happened. And I was to point out, like I was watching things that I'm interested in for sure, but I was dozing while I was watching it. That's how I know I was still tired. Hey nonsense, how you doing? So I'm not exactly sure why the insomnia kicked in the way it did. And then to compound that, when I did finally go back to bed, and this doesn't happen to me too often, but I hate it when it does. Like my eyes will be so heavy that I know I'm sleeping. Like I'll be in that like state, like, okay, I'm sleeping, but I'm very well aware of what's happening around me. Like I can hear things. So it just wasn't great. It just wasn't great for me. So when my alarm went off at 8:45, I was just like, okay, I should really make sure I get some proper rest as opposed to getting up and potentially not feeling super awesome because I'm like looking at the two screens and stuff like that, which can cause like the nausea and the headaches and all that stuff. So I was like, okay, yeah, I'll put it out that I'll go live at 11. We'll start with Star Rail, go into the main Genshin account because I believe Stingy and Onslaught has updated. So we'll be doing Stingy and on the main. So it's not anything nefarious or anything like that. I just wish I knew how to deal with the insomnia that isn't like heavy medication kind of situation. And again, the only reason I got up was because I was thirsty. It had nothing to do with like, okay, I'm awake now. It was the fact that it's like, man, my mouth is really dry. Let's get it sterile. Oh, did you get caught on? The controller got caught on something. Ah, Sushan. So, yeah, the other thing for Star Rail, I got to remind myself to actually bring this up. So if you remember, well, after I did MOC, because I was like, oh, okay, yeah, the Flame Reaver actually had a quantum weakness on him, right? And I was like, oh, this side would have been way better with Casterus instead of what did I have? Herda and an Axa. So I went back in with Finon on the bottom and Casterus Premium on the top. And if you remember, I had finished MOC with 22 cycles remaining when using Herta and Phynon. Using Castris and Phynon, I ended with 26 cycles remaining. And I went, all right. Well, what happens if I use an Axa carry on the bottom instead of Phynon? He finished in 25 cycles remaining. So he was 1 cycle behind Phynon. That's pretty impressive. So then I went, well, what happens if I use Herta and an Axa on the bottom, the Herta team? So this would actually make it so that I had to use RMC with Castris and put Tribi with Herta. The one thing I've determined with the Herta team is that she needs Tribi. So I do that, and it ends with 22 cycles remaining. So it didn't matter what side Herta was on. I found that kind of... Boss is so smart. Well, thank you. So I found that to be kind of hilarious. That's part of the reason we're also trying to up Herta a little bit. Her stats aren't terrible, but she definitely needs some help.
My strength isn't what it was. With this divine power, I
Hey,
will forge
time
all
to eat some
things.
lunchaloo.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles. Insanity. To the soul.
Step onto the board. Your downfall is absolute.
Soaring above the lands. This is permanence.
Lacerate.
With this divine power, I reforge all things. Insanity. To the soul. With this divine power, I reforge all things.
I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Mountains roar, dragons rise! Insanity! To the soul! With this divine power, I reforge all things! Insanity! To the soul!
Attack mode.
Soaring above the lands! This is permanence!
Serenity is before me.
Insanity! To the soul! With this divine power, I reforge all things! Earth shatters, heaven trembles! Insanity! To the soul!
Step onto the board.
So tiring. With this divine power, I reforge all things! Insanity!
Your downfall is absolute.
Damaged. Lacerate.
It's of no consequence. Torment and doubt, farewell. I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
With this divine power, I reforge all things! Soaring above the lands! This is permanence! To the soul! Mountains roar, dragons rise!
Step onto the board.
Serenity is before me.
With this divine power, I reforge all things. Insanity.
Attack mode.
I'll endure.
Beast form.
With this divine power, I reforge all things.
You've got nerve. Your downfall is absolute.
Soaring above the lands, this is permanence! Torment and doubt, farewell. I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
To the soul. Earth shatters, heaven trembles.
Step onto the board.
With this divine power, I reforge all things. Insanity. To the soul. With this divine power, I reforge all things. Insanity. To the soul.
Your downfall is absolute.
Soaring above the lands, this is permanence!
Lacerate. Damage the
Serenity
state.
is before me. I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
With this divine power, I reforge all things.
Mountains roar, dragons rise!
Step onto the board. You've got nerve.
Torment and doubt, farewell. Soaring above the lands, this is permanence!
With this divine power, I reforge all things.
A bloody fight. Your downfall is absolute.
Insanity. To the soul. With this divine power, I reforge all things.
Oh yeah. When I was running through MOC again with the different teams, I ended up getting this achievement because the auto just kept refreshing the shield when it didn't need to. So there's a little bit of a problem with auto and Danhong. But that's okay. We got an achievement out of it. getting my jade. Nameless hour. I think I'm what? Close to 30 pity now? Maybe? $24. I was not close to 30. Dang it. Alright. We didn't get any pieces for Herta. I think it was a couple pieces for Sunday, maybe? Alright, I gotta move this over a little bit. Okay, this already has speed with crit damage. 4-line start with crit. We can I think she still want the speed, but we can check Saredra. This has speed with a lot of crit damage. I ain't beating that, I don't think. It doesn't look like I got another piece anyway. Didn't get another crit there. Am I misremembering? I could have sworn I got a couple other pieces. Alright, let's check Saredra. That's Robin. There we go. Speed and attack. Attack and crit damage. Yeah, this technically would be better because it has speed. Speed, attack, crit damage. Okay, so nothing on that set. And then there was a one or two things that potentially would be better for Mighty. Oh, I am beating that one. With the speed, I ain't beating that. There was no good hands, if I remember right. Well... I mean, it would be almost no different, right? Actually, no. If it gets crit... If this got crit, this would actually be better. And it gets crit rate. Alright. Dang, okay. So the speed stays the same. I get more crit rate and I get HP. So that's alright. I'll hold on to this. This could be okay. I did not get anything else for crit damage, I don't think. No, I didn't. Speed, though. The one he has currently just has HP. Crit damage. Hells yes. Actually, let's just use all the tier 1s. Why not? I mean, holy moly. So yeah, so he gets more HP and he gets a little bit of crit damage. So Mighty got upgraded. Granted, I might not be using Mighty at the moment, but you know, the fact that I have this option is great. Alright, we still got Seal Slammers to do. I have 6 more of those. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully we can get some stuff for Herta.
Riding the west wind, away we go! Dispel the gloom, restore the skies. Let's go! Night falls. Shh. Good night. There's strength in them! Please light a way for... Play nice.
I think that's the first time I've ever actually won a couple of those.
Riding the west wind, away we go!
Good job, Trips.
They're lost. Dispel the gloom! Restore the skies! Go, go, go! Riding the west wind, away we go! Night falls. Shh. Good night. Let's go! Embrace a new life. Go, go, go! That one is hard to persuade. Let's observe first. Light a way for... Play night. There's strength in number! Emerge from your cocoon. Riding the west wind, away we go!
Abnormal.
Dispel the gloom, restore the skies. Let's go!
Damaged.
Night falls. Shh. Good night. Go, go, go! Riding the west wind, away we go! Dispel the gloom, restore the skies. Blast off! So may them wait. Embrace a new life. Go, go, go! Have some sunshine. Dispel the gloom, restore the skies. Emerge from your cocoon. Emerge from your cocoon. Emerge from your cocoon.
I actually did it. I've never done that before. That's not gonna trigger. None of these are good. Herta, all I want is my space cheese. Can I have space cheese? No space cheese. Gives me the other cheese.
Be careful. There's something unsettling ahead. plain. There's strength in number.
Emerge from your cocoon.
Oh, my mic is on. Hi, honey. My mic is on right now. I am
Riding the west
munching.
wind. Away we go!
I am munching though. I will gonna have to take some aspirin. Ugh.
May death protect us!
Well, he exploded. Yeah, we can do that because we got Evernight. How you doing, honey? Show me the space cheese. Damn it! Since I'm watching and learning the automatic door openers. So did you learn anything interesting about them? Like, are they quirky? And I don't know why my voice cracked like that. That echoed in my head. Two opening the same time. They are quirky. Okay. Achieving victory in battle. Additionally, obtain one equation after achieving victory in battle. 2 plus, blessing 2 sorority. Not that is actually good, I don't think. So learn how to close time and how each part talks to the other. That's cool. Oh, I have 2 cosmic fragments left. I can't buy nothing. Okay.
That one is hard to persuade. Let's observe first. Play nice. There's strength in number.
Emerge from your cocoon.
Test trees, oh my god!
Riding the west wind.
That's the bestest
Away
streak!
we go! Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies.
some aspirin while this is actually going,
Night
so I'll be right
falls.
back.
Shh. Good night.
May death protect us!
Don't be rash.
I'm okay. Embrace a new life.
Go, go, go!
May death protect us! I'm okay. That hurts a bit.
Rise and shine.
Embrace a new life. May wandering souls find their own way out.
Okay, aspirin taken. Hopefully nothing bad will happen. I do feel a little bit of a headache right now, but I can't tell if that's from the awkward sleeping or... Yeah, we'll just set this here. That's fine. I don't care what it is. I don't know if that's the funky sleep or if it's because there's supposed to be rain incoming starting tomorrow. So there just might be some pressure in the air.
Be grateful for all this clamor. That is the sound of thoughts clashing.
Yippee! Nope. Ah. 16, I'm 4 off. Huh, what were the odds I got the same thing? Unfortunate. Alright. Need to see who potentially needs some better stuff here. We just upgraded an Axa. I mean, in theory... No, he's got crit damage on his rope, so he is good. Don't really think there's much I can do to upgrade him at this point. Nax is probably good. Saredra is probably good. Same with Sunday and Dan Hong. I wish Dan Hong would do a little bit more damage, but he's clearly not meant to be there for damage. You'll get upgraded a little bit once I get your light cone. Let me... I could do this too. We are here, so we can go into the herd shop. I only have 8. Which is enough to get the superimpose for the light cones here. Increase their attack by 16%. Okay. So I'll get a little bit more damage out of Finon. Crit rate, crit damage, and attack. Attack, crit damage. Crit rate, crit damage, attack. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I can get much better for him with this. I mean, obviously I can. It just takes a while. It's not like, oh, this needs an upgrade. As long as it has the thing that he wants and it's rolled into it, I'm fine. Like, I wish this rolled into a little bit of speed, even though it's saying he doesn't really need speed. And he wants speed feet. I find that funny. Or now it's saying he wants attack. Huh. I could potentially change it out for attack once I get his light cone and feel comfortable with that, but that's interesting. Potato crit damage? Nope, flat attack. Bum bum ba bum. I have a lot of crit damage. It's funny, I have a lot of crit damage on him. And yet his crit damage is still as low as it is. Robin, I know we were working on her. She needs the ER rope. She needed the ER rope. I think I had everything else. What about you, Herta? That's really good crit damage. Or, yeah, crit damage. And that's also really good crit damage. So I don't really feel good about trying to upgrade those on her. Because it did roll well into the thing that it should have. Her feet are decent. Could be a little bit better because of the effect break, but that's fine. Her body rolled into crit damage the most, so I can't complain. And then this is good. And that could be better. I will admit that could be better. I don't want to take away the crit rate. %50 crit rate, 126 crit damage. And I already did the superimpose on her light cone. Hyacine is perfect. The fact that I managed to hit the 200 speed without her light cone was a miracle. Blade is alright. Castress is good. Great crit damage HP. You wouldn't look at this and think that it was level 15. If I'm being honest. Okay. Crit damage with nothing on it. Crit damage with nothing on it. Wow. Okay, she could use another crit damage piece if I could get it. And then don't want to change our speed feet. She could use a better orb, actually. And that's fine. It just rolled poorly. I can always re-roll this at some point. Okay, so Castris is in the running for that. Oh, we have another attack rope with speed on it, but this also has effect res, which is the other thing you really want. So Loach should be fine. All right. No. All right, that should be the one I want. No, X. Oh, I should have chosen a different file.
Be
Whatever.
careful.
Please
There's
ride on
something
Wayful.
unsettling ahead.
Play night. There's strength enough.
Let's see if we can get an upgrade for
Emerge from your
Castris.
cocoon.
Well, I finished lunch. Although this thing's probably gonna die before I even take one bite.
May death protect us!
Night falls. Good night. Till we meet again. Riding the west wind, away we go!
Chorus, chorus.
We're big meanie. Show me the way. Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies. Go, go, go!
May death protect us!
Rise and shine. Have some sunshine. Your time to shine. Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies.
Chorus, chorus.
Riding the west wind, away we go!
Embrace a new life.
Go, go, go! Night falls. Shh. Good night.
May death protect us!
Till we meet again. So make it wait. Treat our guests nicely.
That Okay. Embrace a new life.
Go, go, go! Riding the west wind, away we go! Dispel the gloom, restore the skies. Let's go!
May death protect us!
Rise and shine. Okay. Have some sunshine.
Embrace a new life.
Go, go, go!
Chorus, chorus.
Riding the west wind, away we go! Dispel the gloom, restore the skies. Let's go!
Unfortunate.
Be
Unfortunate.
grateful for all this clamor. That is the sound of thoughts clashing.
I'm dreading what this is going to look like. Alright, I still have some stuff to eat, so I'll showcase. So yeah, this is what I should have done in the first place. So when I did it yesterday, they cleared in 26 cycles. So let's see with minor upgrades. I think the only one that really got a decent upgrade was Sunday. Because now he has over 200 crit damage. But I'll let this go so I can finish my lunch and then we'll flip over to Genshin. Genshin on the main.
Please light a way forward. Play nice. There's strength in number.
Be careful. There's something unsaid. May death protect us!
So may the way. Dispel the gloom, restore the skies. Go, go, go! Gotta stop them here. Night falls. Good night. Let's go! Riding the west wind, away we go! Shall we meet again?
Grasp of nature. Mastery of immortality.
Embrace a new life.
Go, go, go! Again, again. Rise and shine.
May death protect us! Wilt hear.
Have some sunshine. Treat our guests nicely. Till we meet again.
Entangle. To my heart's content.
So may the way.
Embrace a new life.
Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies. Let's go!
May death protect us!
Have some sunshine. Don't be rash. Night falls. Good night. Rise and shine. Riding the west wind, away we go! Have some fun. Till we meet again.
As you wish. Embrace a new life.
Let's go!
May death protect us!
Don't make it wait. Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies. Go, go, go! Your time to shine. Rise and shine.
Bless.
Have some sunshine. Riding the west wind. Away we go!
Embrace a new life.
Let's go!
May death protect us!
Scorn. All will one day die.
Root here.
Treat our guests nicely. Night falls. Shh. Good night. Go, go, go! Till we meet again. Don't make them wait.
Embrace a new life.
Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies. Let's go!
May death protect us!
Delivering warmth. Riding the west wind. Away we go!
As you wish.
Have some sunshine.
Return to the great tree. Unchanging.
Again.
Unceasing.
Rise and shine. Don't make them wait.
Embrace a new life.
Go, go, go! Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies. Let's go!
That's interesting. So yesterday when I did it, they did it with 29 turns remaining. So I don't know what happened there.
No need to hesitate. Your judgment brought
A
you this
day
far.
of peaceful.
A direct offensive.
Light up the dawn.
Step onto the board.
Mountains roar, dragons
I
rise!
couldn't
Earth
tell if
shatters,
the-
heaven trembles!
If the auto
Soaring
did
above
something
the
weird.
lands, this is
I don't think it did.
permanence! I'll endure.
A bloody fight. Your downfall is absolute.
Copy.
I will watch over you and guide you on your path. For tomorrow, serenity is before me. A future will come. Fury of innumerable core flames consume me. New sun, tear the sky.
Damage.
Hail the new dawn.
Threat rate.
So without substance.
Component damage.
New sun, tear the sky.
Mission failed.
Empty shell. Quench the flames of blood. Remember agony. Hail the new dawn. Is that all? Quench the flames of blood. Is that all? Is that all? Branded with strife. All stars burn to ash. For tomorrow, a future will come.
Soaring above the lands, this is permanence!
Torment and and doubt farewell. For tomorrow! Serenity is before me.
Fury of innumerable core flames consume me. You sun, tear the sky! Is that all?
Formation!
Quench the flames of blood. Is that all?
Receive no clemency, only death.
Remember agony! Hail the new dawn!
Something feels really off.
Quench the flames of blood. Is that all? Is that all? Branded with strife! You sun, tear the sky! Hail the new dawn! Soul without substance! You sun, tear the sky!
Okay, that puts it at the 25. So yeah, it's still roughly the same. This was the one I had with Anaxa. So the mishap was actually on the caster's side somewhere, and I can't figure out where the autoplay actually messed up. But yeah, this MOC for me was actually quite comfortable. I could do Hypercarry and Axa fine. Herta did all right. Like I said, both sides for Herta ended in the same number of cycles remaining. So that was interesting, but that's what made me go, I should probably try to upgrade Herta just a little bit. Because I can't have her falling off a cliff completely. Because as it is, going into like that newer mode, whatever it's called, the item screen, that is exactly what it's called. This thing. The anomaly. I have Finon as one team, Castris as another, and then Herta. And it has to be, I'm pretty sure it kind of has to be Herta. The only other thing I can think of doing in some cases is maybe replacing Herta with Mighty and still having Anaxa there, because if it's not weak to imaginary, you know, everything's weak to Anaxa. So it's kind of a weird thing. Because I don't have Dot or anything like that, and I should probably look into making a Dot team, getting High when she comes back. But is it worth pulling High without Kafka? I don't really think so, but I'm not really sure. We know how predatory this game can be because of the power creep and everything, and I'm at the point, like, I'll be sad when my Chrysosairs can't clear something, because I really like the Chrysosairs. But I would like to make sure my characters are still up to snuff, especially my my supports, because the supports can be slotted into practically anywhere. I don't see Hyacinth. I just did backwards this time. Hyacinth falling off anytime soon. She's the best healer in the game. So, I'm curious. I'm curious. I just realized that little Chimera is like the positivity monkey. Thank you, little Chimera. All right, I'm going to flip to Genshin. I will do our dailies and stuff and get ready to do Onslaught. I do not know what's in it, so we'll see if I can at least do Menacing. I did Menacing on the previous turn, and I did the first two chambers, I think. Chambers 1 and Chamber 3 of Fearless. I couldn't beat the crab. Fuck that crab. Anyway, I'll be back. I'm going to take care of my dishes too. BRB. And back. Made sure to rewrap myself in the blanket. It is. It's so weird to me. Like, you could, like, when it starts getting into, like, spring, summer, and it's, like, 67, you're like, oh man, it feels really warm. But when it goes to fall, winter 67, it's like, oh man, I need, like, 10 blankets. Always fascinates me.
Add Astra.
Ah, yes, the last of the Saurians. Snezhnaya. Of missing combat-related audio, such as character, enemy, and object sounds on some mobile devices. I mean, that's not a total loss if they're yapping. There is a nearby issue where some effects are missing. Sound effects are missing, including sound effects for certain skills of the characters Ganyu, Kaching, and Fremine. I have a question. Those are oddly specific characters. Pretty sure none of them were touched, right? This is the broken blue magic all over again. All right, how am I doing on? I am capped, so we need to go and do this first. Where are my blues? I am blue, dabba dee dabba da. Let's flip to Nuvi. I will be sad if this is hydro resistant. That's my friendship team. I don't know why I did that. That took forever to switch. Jeez. Oh, actually, wait. No, I don't want to do that. I need to do Onslaught. I'm stupid. Well, I guess we're doing Onslaught first. Levi. In 22 hours. I thought it was available today. I guess it's available tomorrow? Well, poo. Alright, well. Back to Nodcry. Ah! Actually kind of disappointed.
Bow your head.
Shower me with the
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Silence!
It was right there. I had to.
That was brilliant!
Bring it.
No. You.
Letting brave names echo. Preparing for dust up.
Where the hell are you going?
Settle down. Bow your head.
Bring it. Cleanup sequence initial.
Be sanctified.
Take too long.
Alright, one more. Well, let's grab some flowers. Dun, 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 dun. Where is the other one? Okay, cool. I can heal with the statue too. If I can find the statue, why is it always behind me?
Insulation chamber.
Maybe, ladies and gentlemen. Cool. Okay. That goes like that. We can do artifact route. Let me go here. Do I have enough to get my transient? And I'll hold on to the transient for onslaught.
This realm is truly...
I have just enough. No. No.
If you ever have any questions...
Artifact route done. you... Seriously, how did you not hit this one? So yeah, my original plan was to do Onslaught on my main, like I said, go through Menacing and possibly Fearless. I don't know what I'm doing now. I was a day off. Like, it was almost perfect, too. God damn. I don't even know how that happened. Flens, pick up the thing. Cause like, oversleeping, I was like, okay, I'll go on at 11, just go do Star Rail, have my lunch like I normally would. And then it's like, yeah, I'll just go in on the main after and we'll just do Onslaught. Because I would need to farm the relics, the artifacts anyway.
It's better to take it easy.
So it would work out for the shorter time frame. And now I don't know. I know there's stuff I have to do on the free-to-play account, but I was saving that for like, okay, like maybe not even touching the main or going on the main for like 15 minutes to do the artifact route. And obviously I'm farming ley lines because I have to, so like those take like 20 seconds per ley line. So it's like very quick on the main and then just do what I have to do on the free-to-play, because the free-to-play has a lot of things it needs to do specifically because of the Flint's team. Like, I need everything for that team.
You look worried. Relax. It takes more than a little rainfall to extinguish my lamp.
Look, a rainbow! Good luck! Animal test 6308. Absorption test.
The night cometh.
Are you still?
Kaboom. Ah. Skip, skip, and a hop. I mean, I think it's a good thing that I don't have much to really, quote unquote, worry about on my main account. Like, I think the biggest thing is just getting characters for the Imaginarium Theater, and that'll come with time because it's just a lot of resources. And yes, I might be missing out on some Primo Gems, but I gotta just be told, I'm not a fan of the theater. Like, if you watch me long enough, you know that. So, me having to do it on a lower difficulty, like, all the better, because I stress about it anyway. Like, I stress about it regardless, but, like, not having to do it on the highest difficulty is nice. Because I've gotten cucked so many times by the freaking theater. Anytime there's Animo in the theater, I get screwed. Because for some reason, it wants to just keep giving me the Animo character, and it's like, dude, you gotta give me something to swirl. I don't have Zhao. I don't have Wanderer. The closest thing I have is Hazo. And even then, he's not able to go into the theater, so I can't do like just straight Animo damage and have it do damage.
Ding dong water bomb! Enhanced Animo Module 75!
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Observe. The long sleep beckons.
Okay, you at least hit him this time. Like yesterday where he missed like 3 of his bursts. I do have the Saurian event to finish on this account. Other than that, though, I'm really at a loss. This way. This way.
Look, a rainbow! Stand clear.
Be silent. The night cometh.
I need to check Sucrose's ER. She might just need a tad more. Not as bad as the free-to-play account, Sucrose. Oh my god. The team's functional, but the ER is a big problem. was that little tapping of his leg? Stay with me. That cat can talk.
You look worried. Relax. It takes more than a little rainfall to extinguish my lamp.
Wonder why they're some characters' shoes have patterns on the bottom of their feet. It's just kind of weird. Maybe it's something for you to look at.
Flash attack!
Defensive mode engaged.
Swirl, Mark 2! Animo test 6308. Humidity levels are increasing. Think we can run some tests?
I don't think I ever heard her rainfall thing. I don't remember that.
You look worried. Relax. It takes more than a little rainfall to extinguish my lamp.
Run, Flins, run!
Beware the creatures of the night. Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark?
Thank you for raining. Alright, that says we're done. So we can just go to Mondstadt.
Astra Ab. Thank you for
You must be this tall to join the Adventurers Guild. And what that totally reminds me of was in Final Fantasy XI, I decided to level our our Tarutaru mule, and I was getting stuff done for the commissions guilds basically out in Adeline, I think it was, and the cutscene panned. So it was behind the NPC I was talking to behind the counter, and you couldn't see anything on the other side, and you're supposed to see your character. The Taru was too short. Yay, level 10. Yay, wish. The last one. Oh, this ought to be fun. I am terrible at controlling these things. Yeah, so you can't climb that. Out of curiosity, can I just... Support criteria are not met. Boo! Just let me make it easier. Huh? An event has been activated? Oh, I didn't want to destroy those. All right. So, you can't blame me for this. When you see this, it's usually meant for the birds. So I thought... Can I just, like... Oh. Oh, okay. 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 Come over here. Get on your elevator. Huh. That's interesting. This is a weird one. That's as far as it goes? That seems a little weird, doesn't it? Well, this doesn't look like it has anything to break. Yeah, the only thing here is this. And that's as high as it goes. So what happens if I smash it? Oh, was I standing on it? Oh, that's dumb. Oh. Whoa! Whoa. I'm missing a coin. There we go. All complete. Okay. And just because I can, I'm going to make myself some more chicken. Or something that I haven't finished yet. I started something, right? Is there a more reliable way to get crab? Other than running around on the beach? Oh, it was this. Itchy ear. That looks good. So do the tacos, actually. Game's being stubborn on the doubles, jeez. What are you yelling at me about? Is it? Yeah, it is. Right, right. I only had one wish. Satisfying. So satisfying.
Combat.
Okay. Do need to see really quick.
Yeah, updated.
How are we doing? Back up to 84, but we only have 2.3 mil. So definitely gonna have to do ley lines pretty hardcore. I'll do all my stuff in the Stygian Onslaught first, though. Make sure I cap out on that before starting to really farm the ley lines again. So as of right now, we're just gathering resources. So it's actually just Dahlia. So that's actually good. I did a boss this... Did? No. I didn't do a boss yesterday, did I?
Rest assured.
Well, I haven't done that yet. I gotta remember to go fight the dragon. Oh, for another 15 hours. Okay, that's still open for another 15 hours. All right. I was gonna say, shouldn't that have shut off? I'm wrong. Okay, so Dahlia is the only one that just needs his skill up and then enough to get his burst crowned eventually. And then it's just the characters that I started leveling for the theater. Excluding the Traveler. So then we just gotta. I mean, that's a lot of talents to do, though. Like I said, it's a good thing that this is like the thing I have to do, but it's actually very overwhelming to figure out what I need and like how to get it, because I'm not going to spend the fragiles I have right now on doing that. I feel that that's a little bit of a waste. And I only have like 7, right? 8. Excuse me. I have 8. Ooh. Don't have any use for those at the moment. Right?
Roof off
We can
again.
check.
When you're high up, everyone can hear your voice.
When you're high, everyone can hear your voice. Alright, we'll be using these. Do I need... bloom damage is increased. Lunar bloom damage. I mean, technically Nahida, right? Like, Nahida would be the one that I have that would use this. Put down my thing for a sec. Take a sip of Pepsi. But I don't necessarily need that right now. I don't need this because I have the signature for Anefa and I have the Jade for Flynn's. ER Claymore, upon using an elemental reaction, increases elemental mastery by 60 if Moonsign is Ascendant Gleam. That was... What the hell is going on outside? They gotta be doing some yard work outside, but it sounds like it's like literally right outside the window. And remember, I'm on the 3rd floor. It sounds like that's like right outside, like right up against the window. Yeah, no, I don't really have a need for this. The sword, maybe? An ER sword, upon using an elemental reaction, increased max HP by 16%. Moonsign Ascendant Gleam. Okay, it's still based on the Gleam, though. And I don't really see that being overly useful. Was this made for Nilu by chance? Like, because she definitely would be with that, like, Lauma and probably Aino. Yeah, so I don't really see that happening. And that's the same thing, and it's an ER bow. I don't know what Yehoda's gonna need. That's all of it, right? Yeah. So I don't really see myself needing anything. That's honestly kind of sad because I have billets for days. Yeah, I have 5 sword billet, like this, like the Northlander billets. I think I started making another prototype Amber at one point, but I don't need like any of these. And then these ones, like for like the Fontaine and Sumeru weapons, I don't really need either. Wasn't a fan of Flowing Purity, so there's no reason for me to R5 the one I got. And I didn't get, I don't think I got Tidal Shadow or anything else. And then those were all, and then we had like the Natlan ones as well. But I don't have Mualani, so it didn't matter for me to get the Catalyst. Maybe the Claymore? But that's about it. And right now the Nodcry weapons are kind of meh. I wish I could send these over to the free-to-play account, since I have to use the polearm for there for Flens for right now. So yeah, these are just sitting tight, and I still have the coffers that I can choose one too. Oh, I still need to finish off Eshu. Couple weapons I should finish up. Honestly, I should just finish this for whenever I have to use the Traveler inside the Imaginarium Theater, just to possibly free up like the other Wolfang if I need to. I started leveling this sword when we got it from the quest, so it wouldn't be too bad to finish that out. The flute can fuck itself. Don't need the bell. I don't remember. Who did I get this for originally? I might have grabbed this for Fischl originally because I didn't have a stringless. All right, I can probably get away with refining that. Definitely need to level the other fabs. Oh, I do have one of these. That wouldn't be bad leveling. I'd probably throw that on Kirara or Layla. Right now, Kirara is only my sapwood, I think. Yeah. So we can take a look at that, I guess. When picked up the leaf will grant the character's 60 elemental mastery. Okay, it's all about the leaf, which is so annoying to pick up, so there's no reason to refine it. Absolutely no reason to refine it. Did I actually... You have a prototype, Amber. I did not make the second one. I thought I did. Oh, interesting. Evanstar, I was gonna leave so that Aoife could have one and not refine it. I think the attack bonus obviously would be better if I did refine this. Equip a character gains 24%. At rank 2, it gains 30. Other elemental modes mastery as bonus. Attack for 12 seconds. Unfortunately, this is a gacha weapon, so it is a little bit rough. And how much is Thrilling Tales at R5? 48. So at R3, in theory, it would be better than the R5 Thrilling Tales. That's something to think about now, isn't it? Should level a second sack for eggs. I never leveled this. Although I don't know who would actually use it on this account. Where the hell is your wolf's gravestone? Oh, Dea has it. That makes sense. Probably should finish leveling this. How far the level ones take me? Not even to 81. Lalo. Lalo. But yeah, I should probably finish leveling that at some point. Same with they're ascended at least. I gotta give myself credit for that one. Do I have anything for Favs? I don't. Need to finish the Fav Greatsword. That probably should be a priority, is to getting the Favs up. Since they've been a little bit more, prevalent. Oh, the bell. We don't need the bell. Do we need you? Probably not. This wouldn't actually be bad either. But I got the one for Ino level, so that's fine. Oh, where's Sucrose? $122? Yeah, you need higher ER, girl. $147. That should be better. That should be way better. Didn't mean to back out. All of your stuff is leveled and should be fine. Assault defense. Ah. Ino's been doing pretty good with the Noble S set, so I'm not going to worry about her too terribly much. I will work on getting like instructors set aside for like at least a set and level it, but that'll be a long-term project. And then Nefa, her ER is a little scuffed, I'm not gonna lie, but her pieces are really solid for what she needs. So I ain't gonna lie. Oh, wait. Okay, there was one that was never leveled. So this whole row is the only one that has with ER. Oh, I have crit rate. That's not what you want, Inepa. Game. Oh, there is one on set that has the ER in it. Not a lot of crit rate in it, but what's the difference? About 3% crit rate. Yeah, so there's like nothing with ER in it. So she's gonna remain a little bit scuffed with ER, but I guess it's okay. So long as Flint is getting his burst back, that should be fine. Okay.
Take your pick. You'll find no second-rate items at Wagner's.
All right. I guess we'll go on the free-to-play account for a few. Not a hell of a lot I can do, but all right. I'll be right back. There we go. So we'll take a peek at what I've got and what exactly needs to happen. Mora is the biggest issue right now on the account. It's the biggest hurdle. Because I had to level artifacts just to be able to use Flynn's. I had to level Flynn's talents. And he's all the way up to 80. Right now we have enough Knuckle Duckle to ascend him to 90, which I would like to do just because I have I would get the crit damage from it from his final ascension. However, he needs crystals, and I'll still need the crystals from Knuckle Duckle. And we were gonna do that for I know. He looks like he's mesmerized by it. No, up here.
Add Astra.
Oh, I'm silly.
Add Astra.
Kaya, come back. Take out Sendo Kuki. There we go. So that's kind of what's standing in the way. We need to ascend Flynn's. And I would like to do that. But again, I need the crystals. I can't make any more. So I would need all the stuff from Knuckle Duckle anyway. Because he drops the lightning crystals. So I'm thinking, as of right now, it would be in the best interest to level Aino. Because Aino makes the team way smoother. I do need to level her other weapon at some point. Because I found this to be very good on the main account. So, not to burn through all my Mora, but I have some stuff so I can ascend it. So we can see how far we can take that. Again, I need Mora. How are we doing on everything else? You just need one of these and I can craft one, so let's go and do that. So this is going to be the other problem. How far can I actually take her without, like, using all the other crystals? That's the insanity.
Upgrade complete. I know operational stability increased. Energy consumption also increased. Please feed I know sufficient cakes.
And there's your answer. We can get her to 50 because of that. Huh. And Knuckle Duckle only drops the Electro, right? That's not the map. Yeah, Knuckle Duckle only drops those. So what can I fight that drops Hydro and Electro? That wouldn't be a waste. Alright, let's go spam through Yanfei's thing.
Wow, they look.
I bet they are.
Yeah, Our Lady Moonchant. I know.
Miss Moonchanter?
Oh no, wait.
But
Miss. Hmm? Oh hey, my savior's here. Hey, traveler, over here. Let's skip that first. I need you to save me right now. If these kids keep asking me questions...
Ina, Kari, it's good to be welcoming to our guests.
ah, Miss Loma. Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
All right. Come, Ina, Kari. You two should go home. I saw...
They're certain we're dead meat. Daddy's going to scold me.
Thanks for your help, Lauma.
No need to blame yourself. It's fortunate
It's all right.
that we are. You're too kind. Although,
The borders of law, it's a universal law.
is that so?
I promise it'll be interesting. I guess I should head back to the library and continue my transcribing for now. See you about the round.
I hope she told me everything on her first visit. I must admit, I listened to her many. In that, she has thus far proved. Is that so? If memory serves. Now. But now that we have broke, I pray that.
There
I never
we
picked up the
go, another
disc.
task done and dusted.
You know, since I'm over here, let's that was odd. What?
Oh.
Ah. Just grab these over here. Oops. I'm just hitting all sorts of things. Why is there a cabbage in the rock? Alright, so, like I said, we gotta figure out what I can fight that'll actually be worthwhile. This does ice and hydro. Dendro and pyro. You're a jack of all trades, but there's no guarantee I'm gonna get the one I need. I want to fight the Weenut. I don't have to fight the Weenut. That's good. Well, here's a question. I know the Narwhal? Narwhal would just drop Hydro. Hmm. So that becomes the question here. Who used the Narwhal? Farina did, but I believe she's double crowned right now. Yeah. She's double crowned. Charlotte. I mean, Charlotte can still use some, I could think. Ron did. And he was the one that was going to get crowned when I could. And then nobody else. Except for Mualani, but she's crowned, so... No real reason to do that. Did you grind out the instant world not set? Not yet. Not yet. I think I made it to, like, level 6, I think? And then I stopped? Because it was right after stream, so... Right now, I am playing the game of how do I get everything I need for the free-to-play account. And it's a losing battle. Because for Flynn's team, I really need Ino for it to actually feel good. But I have no crystals. Like, it's hard for me to fathom that I have no crystals. And how are you doing, Onwed? I'm not fighting the ocean. Frick that. Like, I have nothing. I can't even, like, convert, I don't think. Because that was the problem I was running into for Flynn's. Because I was going to just ascend him. Because this is all I have. I don't have... Oh, God. So I have the chunks to do a little bit. I just need to get over this level. So I need these. What do I have? I have Dendro and I have Pyro. I don't have Hydro. Yeah, so on my main, I made the mistake of leveling her talents, so it was technically resources wasted. And I'm going to air quote wasted. Only because I do want her to do a little bit of damage, because why not? But I didn't know that going into it. And I didn't find out until she was literally almost 8 talents. So I said, fuck it. I'm going to put her at 8 on my main, and on the alt, I'm just going to leave her at 2, because it's only... The level 1 talent going to level 2 is the only one that uses the brown book, so why not? Plus, it looks silly. Trying to think. Do I have any Pyro characters that need leveling right now? Because I was searching for a main Pyro DPS, lost Malvika twice. I mean, there's technically Durin. Durin is still on my radar, even though I'm going for the weapon right now because I just don't have a better thing for Flynn's outside the craftable. But Durin's still on my radar. I guess we use the Dendro ones? Yeah, I guess we use the Dendro ones. Because I'm not getting any of the Dendro characters at the moment. Say goodbye to the heroes, Wit.
I can tell you really appreciate true genius. You have chosen wisely.
Oh, 7 heroes, Wit. Excellent. Okay, so as of right, we got the crystals. Okay, so we need just to fight Knuckle and then go to collect. So we need these. So let's go find these first. Oh, this is the one that was in the air, right? Yeah. That's fine. We will ignore it for now. Where? Oh, in here. Ah! What is the emote? Emote cute. Below me, question mark? No, I went the wrong way. I am still thinking about Durin for Mualani since I do run her with Mona. So I'm just really, really hoping it works. But I also got to think about this too. And again, rolling for a 4-star is the most terrible thing you can do. But I do need to consider just trying to at least roll to get Yehoda. Oh, you're supposed to. No, not the cutscene. Death. From Tales of Fantasia? Maybe? I can't tell when they're so small. You have no idea how close I just got to my screen, actually. Has there been any more information out about how Durin works with Hydro characters? Because last I heard, he wasn't going to shred for Hydro. Which, you know, makes me sad. Because the whole point for me for getting on my main was Nouvellette. but, even if it doesn't work that way specifically, he could still be off Pyro to vape for Nuvi, and I just need to use, like, Farina and, like, Fischl. Or Sucrose could do that, too. Alright, well, apparently I have vegetables. Alright, come here, little dude. I don't know which one you go to. They were supposed to be on the sides, though, right? Oh, you guys are supposed to go in here, right? Okay, I'm not wrong. They make the things to jump on. That's what it was.
People ought not be so frightened of ghosts. They are merely talking shadows.
Getting him for
chattering
+1.
away endlessly
My
about
house,
their past
stairs,
affairs.
everyone else. Like, Durin is such a
Goodness,
cutie
how
patootie.
the world has
I've been
changed.
wanting him, like, since
Might
he
I
was the
ask,
little
when
dragon.
did
And
the
then it's like,
custom
oh,
of
he might
placing
become
treasure
playable.
chests in
And it's like,
every nook and cranny come into fashion?
yes. So it's really gonna depend on what is on the next banner. Like with Durin. I know I'm going to have to pull to get Yehoda. I wish he had a cooler voice. He sounds slightly less nerdy than Mika. So, no joke, when Durin showed up in the cutscene and everything, and I didn't see his face, I thought it was Mika. Because you're right, he has that same kind of, like, inflection. Just slightly less nerdy. I feel compelled to shove Mika in a locker every time I see him on sight. Nerd. And up here.
You look worried. Relax. It takes more than a little rainfall to extinguish my lamp.
These are flowers. These are not the electrical things. Robotic things? Actually. You're not the first person to say that they wish Mika had a cooler voice, though. My husband said the exact same thing. Alright, is that all of it? No, there's obviously some at the Clink Clank shop. Well, let's smash these. Smash! Oh, that's what you get for charging me, you dumb animal. Alright, that's everything. So I should be able to ascend, I know. Okay, yeah, just Knuckle Duckle. Alright. Perfect. Let's go fight Knuckle Duckle. And we're gonna have to do this quite a few times, just because of Flynn's as well, so... This would put her at what? 80? Yeah, we can actually flip onto her. So let's go Noblesse. You have an offset stance. That's fine. For Duran having Sean Connery voice.
I know. Present.
Alright, I know. What? You have the Fab, so your ER should be fine. Oh yeah, your ER is way more than fine. You are missing an artifact. Where is your goblet? Oh, did Kazuha take it? That shouldn't be. I'm pretty sure both of them had their own goblet. Well, that's not good. Have I been playing Sucrose without a goblet this entire time? I might have been. I might have been. Where's Kazu? Ah, okay, Sucrose. Something got scuffed with Sucrose. She's on only 2-piece. Okay, we at least have two I could level. One I could level. So we're just gonna flip this from Kazuha. Kazu. Oh, god damn. Something went weird. This is this. So I do remember leveling this for you. So you must be sharing pieces with Sucrose. Sucrose is on a level 0 feather. Okay. That's fine. You can keep your flower. All right, looks like we're gonna have to get some more VV. So sorry, Kazu, you're gonna be like that for a little bit. Don't know how I managed that. Oh my god.
Flash attack! Absorption test. Animal test 63.
Observe. Be silent. To dust. Close your eyes.
I'm lagging.
Ding dong water bomb.
Defensive mode engaged. Annihilation mode.
Be silent. Beware the creatures of the night. Close your eyes.
Four, excellent. Ah, that had potential to be really good. Oh, we can get one of these. We'll get Inos.
Alright! Upgrade complete! Time to treat myself to a tasty snack.
Yeah!
Flash attack!
Insulation chamber.
Absorption test. Animal test 63.
Be silent. Observe. Close your eyes. To dust.
Preparing for dust up.
Ding dong water bomb. Absorption test.
Cleanup sequence in.
Observe. The night cometh.
Yeah, way better with Ino. Still a little sloppy here and there, but clearly I'm used to my main, so.
Flash attack!
Insulation chamber deployed. Ultimatum protocol.
Stand clear.
Close your eyes. Be silent. To dust. Observe. Nightfall.
Ding dong water bomb.
Defensive mode engaged. Preparing for dust up.
Animal test 60.
Do you fear the dark?
Boo, attack. Boo.
Chew on this. Look, a rainbow.
Annihilation mode.
Stand clear. Absorption test.
Beware the creatures of the night. Be silent. Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark?
Go.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Ding dong water bomb. Animal test 63.
Be silent. Observe.
cheating.
Close your eyes to dust.
Again, that has potential to be really good if it had the other crit on it. Alright, I know. Alright, you're just needing these, and I can craft what I need for right now, so I'm not gonna worry about those. And that would put her at 80, so she is all set. Outside of her, the weapon I want her on.
Add Astro. Thank you for
Character, I know. Character Ascension. Alright. Definitely going to need to do some ley lines here as well. Definitely back to ley lines for me. Sadly, on both accounts. Like, I am out of Mora, I am out of books. Thankfully, all your stuff is leveled. I made sure to do all that. So, yeah, I know this is what my Aino looks like on this account. She's not too bad, actually. And like I said, I could just up these up to 2 because it's the only one that uses the brown books, which is typically what I do. I don't leave them at level 1, but for now, they're just going to stay like that because, again, I'm running out of Mora, running out of resources. I wanted to go to the box here, and we need to go to Viridis and Vinrir. And I don't have a lot to trade in, but we're going to see if we can get some EM pieces so Sucrose and Kazuha aren't, like, sharing anymore. Not auto-add. Attack double crit, jeez. HP. Great pieces, just the wrong thing. I don't need those. I mean, don't get me wrong. I wish that was on my main, and I wish that said ER instead of EM, because that would have been great for Nuvolette. And that's his Sans is his off piece. Okay. Now the question is, because, like, my main account, I want to do the stuff in Onslaught while it's active. So, she's still on her 2-piece attack, 2-piece EM. I want her on Silken. She's not on her main set. So, we do have an attack one. It's kind of shit. But we do have an attack on set to keep an offset headpiece. I didn't take Tainari's headpiece, did I? No, you're on a crit rate one. Which so is this, so... I might have. That might actually be Tainari's headpiece. Or I left this alone because of the crit damage. Might have left it alone, actually. Okay. As long as it's not actually Tainari's headpiece, it's fine. So... I do have an attack stance here, but again, it's not as good. So we definitely need a Sans. I have a double crit feather. And I have a double crit flower already with attack. So, long story short, the only thing I really have is the flower. With the plans of leaving this as the offset. So, definitely going to try to get some stuff for Inefa to get Silken Song on her. And then finishing Flynn's. Oh, I say finishing, but... So, like, yeah, oh my god. Flynn's only has 68 crit rate. You kidding me? I thought you were higher, bro. Yeah, not competing with that. I don't have a double crit feather, but I chose this one because of crit rate. I made the Sans, which is fine. My offset goblet is fine for the most part. Do I have a better one? Attack crit rate for damage. They're saying this one is better. Oh, that's right. This is gonna say to me that Flynn's doesn't need ER. But he does. However, this would actually give you more crit rate. Less crit damage, though. So that's something to take into consideration. So we'll definitely be getting the stuff for those two. I know is fine. And then we got to figure out Sucrose and Kazuha. I could have sworn they each had their own EM set. I don't know what's up with that.
Better to just let the youngins choose their own path in life, huh?
The youngins. Here's the yap. Huh. Oh, that was dumb. How rude. Rise. Rise. Why did that... I... Ah! Almost. Come back. This one I found to be a little trippy. Because I thought I was like away from like the lasers and I would make them disappear and then reappear right on top of me. How did... What? Oh, no. Okay. Oh, oh, no. Alright, let's just get him over here. Ah, I missed that. Yes, give me those masks, because I need those. Game. Pretty sure that is how you blow that up. Oh, wait, no, it's that bomb. Okay. There's nothing here. So you can't really do much of anything right now, Traveler. Alright, this was the spot I was thinking of. What? Oh, is it below me? Yeah, okay. I thought it was right behind me for some reason. Ta-da! Soda, why? No! Oh no! Wait, do I have to, like, launch it again? That's odd. Oh my god. Why? Why is that happening? Oi! Talk about dodgy controls. Sheesh! Oh, actually, no, that's not what I want. I remember right, that last thing is up there. Oh, right. Oh, I done screwed up. Hang on. I did that completely wrong. I need to bring this back up. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, now what do I do? Can I call it back? Okay, let's do this. You hold on to that. I'm going to try to call it back. Platform has been lowered. Oh, this is a problem. Okay. There we go. All right, last one. Last one. And we'll do some little wishing since we'd only got a few primos. Oh, I see what it did. All right.
Yeah.
That's right. That does not take me very high. Lovely. And a graceful finish. Nice. We're going to need that fragile resin. I just got to figure out a little bit of management here. Because on one hand, I don't really like spending the fragile resins on the ley lines, but at the same time, I'm going to have to. All right, let's just bring them back to Nodcry. Oh, we have items on the forge. So let's go grab those before we do the wishing, and then we'll call it a day. Okay. Forgot about that. All right. All right, we got 2 standards. Let's see. Could get an early 4-star. And we're at 34 since we got D-Luke. Nope. Nope, no 4-star. Lalo. And then here, I think we just got a 4-star too. And it was the sword. So I doubt we're getting anything here. In terms of pity, I think we get 30 maybe? $36. Spear. Damn it. And I'm literally 1 primo off. Are you fucking kidding me? Well, I guess that waits till tomorrow. There was no other anecdotes, right? Yeah. Yeah, we just started the next page. Oh, well. So I have now gotten everything off the weapon banner except for the spear. Captain Smile. Spabolo. Roron. Yours is R2. So, yes, we will refine it. We're still trying. Like I said, the best case scenario I can hope for, honestly, is if I get a 5-star, it's the Jade Spear, and then I wouldn't care. But that's it for me today. Oh, ow, my back. So tomorrow Star Rail's going to be just a quick farming session, I think. Again, I'm not even gonna pre-farm for Cyrene until I actually see her in game. Because if it is true that they were showcasing the C6 on the special program, that's kind of false advertisement, if I'm being honest. Because that's not what you get out of the gate. That's total vertical investment. Um, so we'll just try to keep upgrading Herta as we can with the double drops. And then in terms of traces, like I need more of whatever the equivalent of the crowns are. So as long as my characters have at least level 8 traces, I think they're going to be all right. So not too much on the Star Rail front. Hopefully we'll do the Sales Slammer event over the weekend. I have to, otherwise I miss out on it. Main account tomorrow for Genshin. We'll do Onslaught. We will attempt Menacing, and if that goes well, potentially Fearless. I don't know what to expect. I'm pretty sure the crab's not there, but that doesn't mean whatever's in there won't give me certain issues. Again, that's all resource management. And I get to hold on to whatever fragiles I have. And then this account here, we have what, 30 some odd fragiles? 31 fragiles plus the Did I accidentally use my transient? Or did I not buy it? I could have sworn I bought it. Let me go check that. Because if I made an oopsies.
This realm
Since
is...
I have 1300, I might not have come in yesterday. Okay, there we go. There's the transient.
If you ever have any...
There we go. All right. Looking at it again. Hey, there it is. Yes. We have 31 plus the transient. So this is where, like I said, I am a little confuzzled on what to do or how to go about it, honestly. So I know is set for right now. She can stay at 80 for the time being. The ascension is more towards Flynn's at this point, just to get the extra crit damage. I want to take advantage of the drops inside Stingy and Onslaught to try to get an Effa on Silken Moon. That will help out a ton. And actually trying to fix Flynn's build just slightly. 68 crit rate is a little bit low, which is why I'm trying to gun for that spear on the weapon banner just to help that out a little bit. Again, if I kind of hope if I do get a 5-star, I lose and get the Jade. I'm being for real to get the Jade Spear because that's going to help out a ton. Because I don't know when Flynn's is going to rerun, and yes, if Flynn reruns, and I don't have a crit rate spear on him, then I would go for his R1 as opposed to his C1. But I would like one of those two things on him when he reruns. So We'll see, because again, I need him with a little bit of ER just so he can get his burst back. So I want to take care of the stuff with Onslaught. I didn't realize I had condensed. I must have been saving that for, oops. I must have saved that for talent materials. Okay. So the condensed I can use on ley lines. I'm okay with that. So maybe what we do is we use our normal resin on Onslaught and we use a couple other things on the ley lines a little bit, potentially, or bosses. We could do that, actually. So now that Ino is 80, what are we working with Knuckle Duckle? You need 11. So potentially, if the game was nice and actually gave me 4 drops per, I would only need to fight it 3 times, which is actually pretty amazing. He has enough flowers now just from the running around I did. Can I make any of these? I can craft 1. So we'd be at the point where we would need to actually still probably convert some stuff. Because like I said, I want his final ascension. And we'll worry about getting the books, right? And Mora. Because we're going to need Mora not only to fully ascend him, which I wouldn't even be able to do. Like, even if I had the books, I wouldn't be able to do it. Because it costs like 620k, I think. And it costs 120 just to ascend him. So I think what we'll do is use some fragile resins to fight Knuckle Duckle to get the rest of his stuff and hold on to it. Like I said, Ino is done. Ino is finished for now. So I don't have to worry about her. So we'll do that, and then potentially tomorrow would be his talent book. I only have enough to get one of these to 9. So I got to make sure we fight the chess pieces. I do have some solvents. I have 12 solvents. Oh. What do I have for the other chess pieces? Not a lot. You want to know why I find that weird? Which probably means the majority of the ones I got were the queen. Um, it feels like I don't have a lot, and when Forrest does the weekly bosses, he fights that thing. He fights that and the dragon. Well, it's a good thing I don't need Ino stuff because I only have 1 of those, which makes sense because that was Chaska's item. Oh. I almost bet you that I did have more of those, but I used them to level Eonson stuff because it was just not giving me the wheel. So we got to make sure we at least fight the chess pieces. The dragon might be whatever for right now because I don't think I have a character that uses it that I'm using outside of Anefa. What's Anefa's talent set? Oh, she's at 9-9. She's fine. She's fine. She can even get double crowned. She just needs the books. So Anefa's all well and good. And then the pieces I'm going to have to exchange for is going to be VV once we actually start farming within Stygian Onslaught. Yeah, I don't think there's any way around it. I think I'm going to have to use fragile resins on some ley lines just to keep things going. there's still exploration I need to do, of course, that can result in some Hero's Wit and Mora, but I think I'm just going to have to get the chunks of some stuff. So a good portion of that fragile resin might be used on the ley lines. But obviously I'm going to do Knuckle first and get those drops back to Ascend Flints. So I guess that's the game plan. We're just going to have to use the fragiles to even just get the basics and hope for the best in terms of like Flynn's drops. Like I said, one of his talents, which would be his burst, would be level 9. But again, that still costs an ass ton of Mora. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, that's it for me. I will see everybody tomorrow. Hopefully at my normal time. Hopefully I won't have some weird sleep thing again. That was just really weird. In case you missed it when I got on this morning at lunchtime, my insomnia did something weird. I woke up not for the sake of waking up, but because I was thirsty. So I got up, got a seltzer, I downed it absolutely quickly, was still thirsty. So I was like, well, I don't want to down a second carbonated thing. So I'm just going to sit down and sip on it. You know, had YouTube going on in the background. I was still dead tired. So I was going to pass out. And then somehow, like, got a second wind just from drinking water. And I was like, that's not good. And I went to bed at 5 o'clock. That's why when I woke up, like, not long after the alarm had gone off, but I was still so tired that I posted out on Blue Sky that I would start at 11. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. Because we got a lot to do. And again, I want to make sure I put in the best attempt to try to get the weapon for Flint's. Because he desperately needs it. And he's on a crit rate circlet too, right? Or are you on crit damage because that's what I had? You're on crit. Is that third? I gotta say though, for being on a crit damage circlet and having 68 crit rate, that's actually not that bad. He needs more crit rate for sure, and the weapon would provide enough for him. So let's hope we can get a crit rate weapon. I will see everybody tomorrow. And until then, take care.